Hi, this is Elisa. Today I'm going to give you some of my top tips on how to modify your workouts, especially if you have low back pain or need low impact tips. I personally have low SI joint injuries and sometimes my low back spasms, so I found these to be very helpful, and I use them and try to teach these sort of things in my yoga classes because I know the pain personally and I don't want you to have to go through any if you are compromising your workouts. And if they do happen, I want to give you the tips to keep on going through a workout if it's possible for you. So you just have to make sure it's mindful for your body and for where you're at in the day. You can work out. Some days you may need to just not work out, and that's okay. But these are the days when you can that I'm giving you these tips for. Tip number 1, create your own resistance. Whether you have weights or don't have weights, you can create 3 to 5 extra pounds with your intention. With these weights, like in a tricep kickback, I'm going to pretend I'm moving through mud, slow and in control, contracting all my muscles. I feel the burn in my triceps and my lats. But I can do the same thing if I can't bear weights right now, slowing down and creating resistance. You're moving with those 20-pound weights in your hands right now. You can do the same thing even when you're squatting. Create that resistance. Slow it down. That's my second tip for you. Slow down. Especially if you have low back injuries or sensitivities, you need to make sure you slow down. And if you're moving through something that has a lift or a jump, you have to be slow. So that for tip number 3, you can use your butt and your core to stay engaged, protect your low back. You want to keep it as neutral as possible. So especially in squats or anything with weights and squats, pull the pelvis underneath you, squeeze your butt cheeks as hard as you can, and slow it down. You might not go as low as usual, that's okay, but squeeze it in. And when you slow it down, you're going to feel it more. You might actually get a better workout because you're not just swinging through things and moving unmindfully. You're contracting all those muscles to really protect your low back. That's why you need your core. And for jumps and twists, you need to be very careful. That's where I usually get the most aggravation, is during those kinds of exercises. So in your cardio blasts, especially with burpees, for jumps, go on the very tips of your toes. You can't tell right now, but follow cat. She is your guide. So when you're going to jump up and then step back instead of just hopping, that'll protect your low back more. Go rise to the tips of your toes, jump, step back rather than jump, slowly step forward, contract your butt and your core up on the tips of your toes. So that's an example of how to make that work for you. And I follow Kat. She's my lady. For the 21-day fix, she knows what's going on. Follow her. Maybe try to get a little creative by finding a place in between her and one of the other people. That way you still get a workout, but you can start to layer on for what you need. So those are my top tips. Let me know if this is working for you, if you need a little extra modification and support. And I'm here to help you make sure it's safe for your body and for your workout so you get the most benefit. All right, TTFN, talk for now.